I'm not surprised to see Klay Thompson join the Dallas Mavericks today. All the gematria made all the sense in the world. If you watched the video yesterday, things made sense. The things lined up with New York if he were to join the Lakers to win a back-to-back by beating the New York Knicks at New York. But bottom line, we're not supposed to be a favorite next year. We are supposed to be the magical Mamba Style Championship for the first title since Disney World. That is what we are supposed to be. The Lakers are not supposed to be some super team. Not by any. What does King the Bond have to do? He can't just say, hey, Klay, come join. Hey, Dre, come join. Hey, Paul George, come join. No. King LeBron James is going to have to beat the very best of the best to win the championship. King LeBron James, you can sit here and say, with Anthony Davis, I have beaten Thompson and Doncic and Kyrie all on the same team. Think about it. King LeBron James, this would do more to enhance his legacy if and when at 40 years of age, he beats a team with Doncic and Kyrie and Klay Thompson. That would do more to enhance your competition, your legacy. Playing at the top level against the very best competition at 40 years of age. How do you stop this sharpshooter Klay Thompson? How do you stop this tank Luka Doncic? How do you stop this Kyrie Irving with this mid-range and driving to the basket? King LeBron James is playing in the most competitive era in basketball today, seeing 6 different champions in the past 6 years. This is the most competitive era in the game that we've all seen throughout the history of the game. The fact is RF could be a top 6 team in the Western Conference. Well, King LeBron James and Anthony Davis played every game last year, but they still finished outside the top 6. The fact of the matter is, did it matter that the Dallas Mavericks were not a number 1 seed last year? Seeding don't matter. Home court don't matter. Dallas Mavericks have proved that home court doesn't matter. If you are a 5th seed and you still win the Western Conference, home court don't make a difference. They won 1 out of 2 on the road at OKC and LA, and then basically home court tilted back to the Dallas Mavericks' favor. It didn't matter that the Dallas Mavericks were a number 5 seed. Court advantage, and they still made it to the finals. Home court don't make a difference. The Lakers have proved that when they beat the Grizzlies and when they beat the Warriors. They didn't have home court for that. We have shown that home court is overrated. Now, as the theory goes, the last title at Disney, so the Lakers have to be an underdog. Some teams will be better than the Lakers. The Warriors, I don't know. Honestly, I mean, they got rid of Klay Thompson. Who are the Warriors going to get? Are they even going to be the same team? Is the NBA ready to move on from the Warriors? Are the Dallas Mavericks going to replace them as far as team merchandise and all of that and followers goes, especially if people in Europe listen and watch to Luka Doncic and what have you? If the Warriors struggle, is the Mavericks going to be a team number 2 to watch Klay? I don't know. I'm just only speculating who's the team that's going to replace the Warriors. Obviously, being in the state of California, the LA Lakers is going to be that team, but the father-son duo is going to excite people, is going to bring in people who ordinarily don't watch basketball. But if on the morning national TV shows they start talking about Bronny, they start talking about King LeBron James, and the exposure is great exposure for the Lakers. This kind of Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift kind of effect. If people are watching the Lakers because of King LeBron and his son, I see a similar placebo effect that's going to help the Lakers when the time comes when the NBA playoff starts. That's going to give the NBA more viewership. I feel with that kind of off the court storyline going, that people start paying attention to Travis and Taylor, and now the people that don't watch the NBA that may tune in to see Bronny James are going to be watching to tune into the father and son show of Joakim LeBron and Bronny James. But last title at Disney, I still feel that there'll have to be a playing team. It's the first title since Disney. The Lakers are going to embrace that legendary Lake Show underdog role. Remember in Gematria, legendary Lake Show 185. Celtics just became 18-5 in the finals. But legendary Lake Show is 185. So we know the time has come to flip the script. It's not really flipping the script because the script has always been on point. It's really about having the green light to say, hey, now it's your turn. Your time has come. So the green light definitely has been clicked. The Lakers were always supposed to win only until the event he joined the Lakers. Because Bronny James is 46. King LeBron is 4-6 right now. Now Bronny is on the Lakers. Now we are seeing something that I don't think will be repeated in NBA history. A father-son duo winning 2 championships. Wow. I don't think we'll ever see that again. We certainly will never, ever see a team come back from 3-1 against a team that won 73 games. We will never, ever see a team win a championship in the bubble. So King LeBron James has made history within these last 10 years in the NBA. To see a team play in the play-in and go all the way to the conference finals in many different ways, we are seeing history happen that will not be repeated, even with or without a championship in some of those events that we speak about, such as playing in the play-in and going all the way to the conference finals. But the Lakers will be a 7th seed if Dallas is number 2. If Dallas is number 1, Lakers, Mavs in the first round of the playoffs. So if the Lakers are 7 or 8, I could probably see the Mavericks as a number 1, number 2 team, because no matter what happens, how it's lined up, the Lakers are going to go up against Dallas Mavericks in the first round. So how would that have to happen? The Lakers have to finish 7 or 8 in the Mavs 1 or 2 for me to see that happen. But the Lakers will probably be 7 in the conference because it's 4-0 in the play-in for the LA Lakers and 40-year-old GOAT King LeBron James. 4-0 in the play-in for the LA Lakers is how I see this happening for 40-year-old GOAT King LeBron James. He'll be 40 years old December of 2024. The bottom line, I like the Lakers in the play-in, and the Lakers are going to take care of business without any problems whatsoever. I just have to see the Lakers play in the play-in again. I just they'll be 4-0 in the play-in and go King LeBron James. He'd be 40 years of age. So I do see the Lakers against Dallas Mavericks in the first round. The Clippers without Paul George, the Warriors without Klay Thompson. So there definitely is moments of weakness that the Lakers will take advantage of. Obviously, the loser, Phoenix Suns, may just be they may be a soft team in the regular season. They may beat teams in the middle and the 20 to 30 place teams, the bottom 10 teams in the league, but the loser Phoenix Suns are just soft there because, again, they don't have a marquee rebounder, and that's the problem that I have with the loser Phoenix Suns. Oklahoma will be very good, but they're soft. They only shoot threes. They're not real. Well, they're talented. Yes, they are. But, well, Hartenstein plays with energy, all that. I don't know how much of it is the system in New York and how much of it is the player and his energy that he brings. Will Sacramento be better? I don't know. So, I mean, San Antonio with Chris Paul, they should be in the playoff conversation. It's good business for the Spurs to make it to the playoffs, and Chris Paul, um, Greg Popovich is the master of load management. So um, I think you need someone who's going to really set the tempo as far as running the offense. I think Chris Paul is a good deal. Uh, he just didn't have a defined role with the Golden State Warriors. But a number 2, number 7 scenario against the Dallas Mavericks in the first round, that's what I am leaning towards. Lakers sign Max Christie back. I don't know what JJ Redick's preferences are as far as young players and as far as veteran players. But I think he played pretty good. And I think the Lakers going to show that they are the team that led for 73% of the series against the Denver Nuggets. I think JJ will have more to offer from a coaching perspective than Darvin M. But anyway, first title since Disney. I see the bubble. I see the magical upsets. The comeback against the Mavericks. The comeback against the Celtics. They'll beat the Denver Nuggets. Denver will be on top of the conference. Timberwolves, Nuggets, regular season team, Thunder. A lot of great teams. Are you going to finish among the best of these 6 teams? What if Anthony Davis gets hurt again? What if LeBron James gets hurt again? It's going to be a tall order to finish in the top 6. But for this team, the only thing that matters is at least being healthy before the start of the playoffs. Being as healthy as can be before the start of the playoffs is the only thing that matters for me. Because he's going to keep LeBron Anthony Davis going to play every game like they did last year. Well, low probability. We probably will see a stretch of missing 10, 15 games or whatever. Seems like we've always seen that Anthony Davis except for last year. But he certainly has dispelled the notion that he can't play for a full season. He can play for almost a full season. We've seen that from AD last year. Magical title since this day. LeBron has to beat the best. He has to beat these duos, these trios that we speak about. It's not just simply have everyone play for GOAT King LeBron and the Lakers are going to be a championship because he's ultimate GOAT recruiter. He can't have superstars joining the Lakers. The Lakers are good enough to beat any team, and GOAT King LeBron, instead of joining him, he's going to beat you. Because that's the one thing that's going to enhance his legacy is he beats Chris Paul, is he beats Klay Thompson, and he beats Paul George, and he beats all these other guys that we speak about, like Kyrie Irving and Doncic and Porter and the Joker and all the guys on the Celtics. Beating the best of the best, like Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, is what GOAT King LeBron is going to do to finish off his career.